Hello friends, welcome to C Programming video tutorials series. From the past few video tutorials, we are trying to understand types of functions in C. In the previous video tutorials, we understood a function without parameters and without return value. Then we understood a function with parameters and without return value. Then we understood a function with parameters and with return value. In this video tutorial, I would like to discuss a function without parameters and with return value. We understand how to create a function which does not accept any parameters but returns a value. We understand how to create a function which does not accept any parameters but returns a value back. Let's go to code block and understand everything clearly step by step with demo, guys. What I want to do? I want to create a function. Whenever I call that function, it should return back the value of mathematical constant pi. It should return back the value of mathematical constant pi. And what is the value of mathematical constant pi, guys? The value of mathematical constant pi is 3.142. 3.142 is a floating point value. So we should write here the return type float. Then we write the function name. I am writing the function name here pi. Then we write empty pair of parentheses. Empty pair of parentheses indicate a function which does not accept any parameters. We want to create a function which does not accept any parameters, right? So we write here empty pair of parentheses. Then we write semicolon. This is just prototype of the pi function. Next, what we have to do? We have to define the pi function. So we write here float, then we write the function name pi, then we write empty pair of parentheses. Instead of semicolon, we write opening flower bracket, closing flower bracket. Writing the body for the function is called implementing a function, guys. Here I say return. I am using the return keyword because this function should return back a floating point value, that is 3.142 semicolon. Here the main function is returning 0, which is of type integer. That's the reason we have written here the return type int, guys. Understanding? Here the pi function is returning a floating point value, so we should write here float. Next we can call this function. In the main function I call the pi function, bracket bracket semicolon. What happens when this line of code is executed, guys? Control jumps from here to here. Then it executes the body of the function. Return statement returns 3.142 in this place, guys. In this place we get the return value 3.142. And this 3.142 we can display using the printf statement, or we can store it inside some other variable. Understanding? What I do here, I display using the printf statement. I just say here printf, in double quotations I say %f \n comma, I call the pi function here, guys. What happens when this statement is executed? Of course, first pi function is called. It returns 3.142 in this place. Printf displays 3.142 000. It adds extra 3 zeros because after the decimal point it displays total 6 digits, right? \n moves the cursor to the next line, guys. So here we will get the output saying 3.142 extra 3 zeros, guys. If I say build and run, it displays 3.142 and 3 extra zeros. I hit enter to close the console window. If you do not want to display extra 3 zeros, what you have to do? After the percentage symbol write 0.3, which indicates after the decimal point display 3 digits, and it will not add these extra 3 zeros, guys. If I say build and run, this time we get 3.142. I hit enter to close the console window. So that's how we create a function which does not accept any parameters but returns a value back. Let's create one more function. What that function should do? Whenever I call that function, it should return me back the value of mathematical constant e, guys. It should return me back the value of mathematical constant e. And what is the value of mathematical constant e? 2.718. 2.718 is the value of mathematical constant e, guys, which is floating point value. So we write the return type here float. Then we write the function name e. I write here the function name e. Then I write empty pair of parentheses, which indicates the function does not accept any parameters. Then I say semicolon. This is how we declare the function, right, guys? Next we have to define the function. I say here float, I write the function name e bracket bracket. Instead of semicolon, we write opening flower bracket, closing flower bracket. Here I say return 2.718 semicolon. Now what I do? I call that here. Printf in double quotations I say percentage 0.3f /n comma. I call the e function. Then I say semicolon. What output we get here? We get definitely 2.718 guys. Right? E function is called. It returns 2.718 here and printf displays 2.718 and moves the cursor to the next line. If I say build and run, you see that it has displayed 2.718. I hit enter to close the console window. I hope you guys have clearly understood. I think for this video tutorial, this much is enough friends. I suggest you people to watch this video again and again, understand everything clearly, try this code yourself, experiment with more examples. In the upcoming video tutorials, we are going to discuss more about functions in C programming language. For more benefits and be up to date, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment and share these videos with others so that everyone will get benefited. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.